Good morning everyone. Today we will continue our chapter rural development. Before we start our today's session, just recap the previous sessions. We see that what is rural development and what are the importance of the rural development in the developing countries. Like India, fine. इंडिया में मैक्सिमम लोग रूरल पार्ट्स में है, ठीक है. सो अगर रूरल डेवलपमेंट पे फोकस किया जाए और सही गाइडलाइंस के साथ रूरल डेवलपमेंट पे फोकस किया जाए, सो इट्स बिकम मे बी वी आर द डेवलप्ड कंट्री डेवलपिंग रीजन. दैट इज पॉसिबल बिकॉज इन आवर एरिया वी कैन से इन इंडिया रूरल डेवलपमेंट इज वेरी बैकवर्ड. इट मीन्स अभी हम उसमें बहुत पीछे हैं. We need some improvement for the rural development. So what are the need for the rural development? We have already seen in the previous lecture. The key issues in the rural development also we had seen, that is the land reforms also. Then human resources include that the health facility, sanitation facility, etc. Development of the productive resources, skills, lack of the skills, lack of the literacy rate. These are the some key issues of the rural development. Now our next topic is credit facility. We just brief about credit facility in the rural development. For what is the use of credit facility, what is the credit facility in the previous session. Now the importance of the credit in the rural development. Growth of the rural economy depend primarily of the infusions and the of capital. Because of the lack of the capital, the development is maybe the decrease, or we can say backward. Fine. Form of the time to realize the higher productivity in agriculture and non-agriculture sector. When we are talking about the rural development, we just keep in our mind the first the farming activities, or we can say agriculture sectors. So agriculture sector, if we want to develop agriculture sector, we need some capital invest on it. It means some new technological instruments or tools we can use, and new technology of the technology we can use in the agriculture sector, or we can improve our productivity in the agriculture sector as well as non-agriculture sector. And the second importance is as the time generations between the crop sowing and the realization in the income after the production is quite long. It means when the crop is ready, fine, farmers have the ready the crop, but उससे मार्केट तक पहुंचने में जो टाइम ड्यूरेशन लगता है, या एक बार वो लोग क्रॉप लेते हैं उससे दूसरी क्रॉप लेने की बिटवीन जो टाइम ड्यूरेशन है, इट इज़ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम ड्यूरेशन. इट मीन्स एवरी ईयर दे हैविंग ओनली 2 क्रॉप्स. फाइन. So that is a more that is we can say long time duration between these two cycles. Farmers borrow from the various sources to the meet their initial investment of on seeds, fertilizer, and implements of the other family expenses, marriages, death, religious, etc. It means this is a very long duration. So in between, farmers need some money for the some other works also, or in the second crop they ready for the with the seeds, fertilizers, some family functions, death, religious matters. They need some money, and for that purpose, because of this cycle is very long cycle, they need some money in between this cycle. They borrow the money to the others people with the high interest rate, and that is called, again they are in the debt position. So that is the most two important criteria कि क्यों रूरल डेवलपमेंट के लिए हमें क्रेडिट फैसिलिटीज की ज़रूरत है. बिकॉज farmers or agriculture sectors peoples are need the money as per the requirement, but they have the money, but that is the long time duration, and in between they need some credit facility to, with the some health group also, we can say self help group. Already you had seen in the 10th standard also, or banking sector, or we can say government provides some schemes to the credit facility to the farmers or on the rural development area. Now source of the rural credit in India, कौन से सोर्स है जो रूरल में क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. First, at the time of the independent, money lenders and the traders exploit the small and the marginal farmers and the landless laborers by the lending of them on high interest rate and by the manipulating the accounts to keep them in the debt trap. Debt trap, you know already the debt trap. What is the debt trap? Lesson number 1 already we had seen in the Indian economy. Fine, in this book only फर्स्ट चैप्टर में हमने ये देखा है फार्मर्स है ना, जमींदारी सिस्टम, वी ऑलरेडी सीन अबाउट दैट. So when we are talking about that is also they are also provide the credit facility to the farmers or the rural areas people, but they are just exploited them. उनकी मजबूरी का फायदा उठाना, वी कैन से कि वो डेट ट्रैप इट मीन डेट में फंसते जाते हैं. That is interest, compound interest. They are calculating the very high interest rate, and that is next to impossible to pay the small and the landless farmers also. So क्या होता है, डेट ट्रैप में वो लोग फंसते जाएंगे और वो कभी भी उस क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी से बाहर नहीं आएंगे. दैट इज दे आर प्रोवाइडेड द क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी बट दे आर जस्ट द एक्सप्लॉइटेड द पर्सन्स ऑल्सो. A major change occurred after 1969 when the India adopted the social banking and the multi-agency approach to the adequately meet the needs of the rural credit. After the independence, still we wasted the 20 years for the we can say कि हमने credit facility of the rural area में 20 साल आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस भी बर्बाद किए. बट आफ्टर 1969 दैट इज वेरी गुड न्यूज दैट द सम सोशल एजेंसीज और सम बैंकिंग सेक्टर्स आर प्रोवाइडेड द क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी टू द रूरल पीपल. Later the National Bank of the Agriculture and Rural Development, we can say NABARD, NABARD, NABARD was the set up in 1982 as the apex body of the coordinate the activity of the institutions involved in the rural financing system. That is the most important we can say bank. This bank motive to just provide the loan or credit facility for the agriculture purpose. This bank established in the 1982 and that is the apex body. We can say ना हमने मैक्रो में देखा है what is the apex body. So RBI is the apex body of the all commercial bank, just like the NABARD is the apex body of the agriculture sector. The next is the Green Revolution was the high-beginning of major changes of the credit system as it led to the diversification of the profiles to rural credit towards the production orientation lending. Green Revolution आने के बाद definitely sources of credit are changed. And next is the institution structure of the rural banking today consists of set of the multi-agency institutions, namely commercial bank, regional banks, RRBs we can call, cooperative banks, land development banks. They are expected to dispense the adequate credit cheaper rate to the farmers of rural areas. So these are the source of the credit in the India. We can say हमने before independent to today's now and what is the scenario of today's. यहाँ तक सारी credit facility देखी, कौन credit facilities में rural development के लिए आगे आए हैं. Now next topic is rural banking system. A critical evaluation of this analysis also. Role of the rural banking system in the process of the rural development in India. What is the important role of the rural banking system in the rural India? Rapid expansion of the rural banking system had the positive effect on the rural farm and the non-farm output, income and employment. Especially after the Green Revolution, it helped farmers to avail the services and credit facility and variety of the loans for the meeting their production needs. So banking is the most important criteria. We can say banking after the Green Revolution, banking के आने के बाद vast change आया है rural development में, because after the Green Revolution, farmers or non-agriculture or non-agriculture both sector need some credit facility because they generate the employment also, they generate the income also. So for that purpose they need some money and that banking give them the credit facility. Second, we have now achieved the food security which is reflected in the abundant buffer stock of the grains also. Now, critical or drawbacks of this rural banking system. First, access commercial banks, other formal institutions have failed to develop the culture and the deposit mobilization, lending the worthwhile the borrowers and the effective loans recovery. Different thing. अगर बैंक आपको क्रेडिट देती है तो they need some recovery that EMI form of the EMI also. But now, if the farmer's condition is not good, so somehow they are failed to pay the EMI to the bank. So what is the drawback in this is rural banking system कि वो provide तो कर रहे हैं but उसके बाद में वो recovery के लिए fail हो रहे हैं. Now second drawback is agricultural loans default rates have been the chronological high. It is the alleged that the farmers are the deliberately refusing to pay the back the loan. If they don't get the sufficient money back, मतलब अगर सपोज फार्मर आप बैंक फैसिलिटी से क्रेडिट लेते हैं, लोन्स लेते हैं, बट उसके सामने उनको इतना रीपेमेंट नहीं हो रहा है, before some nominal price is not so much adequate. Suppose government decided some nominal prices ना, if suppose wheat है तो इस प्राइस में गवर्नमेंट मार्केट में, that is called मंडी also, मंडी में इस मार्केट प्राइस पे जाएगा, so that price is not sufficient for that people, so they are farmers are failed to pay the loan to provided by the bank. Now the suggestions regarding the rural banking. First, banks need to change their approach from just being lenders to building up relationship banking with the borrowers. And second, inculcating the habit of the thrift and the efficient utilization of the financial resources needs to be the enhanced among of the farmers job. Now, next topic is role of the self-help group, that is the microcredit. इसको microcredit क्यों कहा है? क्योंकि छोटे छोटे लोग हैं. सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप मतलब सपोज 5 to 7 लोगों का एक ग्रुप बनता है और ये ग्रुप मिलके कुछ अमाउंट इकट्ठी करता है ना. वी कैन से वी जस्ट पेड, सपोज हम 7 लोग मिलते हैं, सब 10-10 हज़ार रुपये इकट्ठे कर रहे हैं, सो दैट इज बिकम द 70,000. अब नाउ इन दिस 70,000 वन पर्सन नीड द 12,000, तो वी जस्ट प्रोवाइड द लोन ऑफ द 12,000 अमाउंट दिस मनी ओनली. फाइन, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप. हमारा ही ग्रुप हमारी ही मदद कर रहा है. इट इज कॉल्ड द माइक्रो. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर एक ग्रुप कुछ मनी इकट्ठा कर रहा है तो डेफिनेटली दैट इज लेस देन द बैंकिंग सिस्टम, है ना. बैंकिंग जितना हाई नहीं होगा क्योंकि सबके पास जितना है वो उतना इकट्ठा करने की कोशिश कर रहा है. तो इट इज कॉल्ड द माइक्रो क्रेडिट. और छोटा उधार मिल सकता है इससे आपको इन मीटिंग द क्रेडिट रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द पुअर. रिसेंटली सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप, वी कैन से SHGS have emerged to fill the gap between the formal credit system. The formal credit delivered the mechanism has not only proven the inadequate but has also not been fully integrated into the overall rural social communication, or we can say community development. Since some kind of the collateral it requires, this is a collateral benefit, है ना. हम सब मिलके इकट्ठा होते हैं और फिर कुछ बेनिफिट्स हमारे में से किसी को देते हैं. Since some kind of the collateral required, vast proportion of the poor rural household were automatically out of the credit network. By March end 2003, more than 7 lakh SHGS had reportedly been the credit linked. That is a very big amount or big numbers. The SHGs promote the thrift in the small proportion by the minimum contribution from each member. We can say 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, whatever. Form of the pooled money, credit is given to the needy members to be the repay the small installment and the responsible interest rate. छोटा सा EMI होगा, है ना, और कम से कम उस पर इंटरेस्ट रेट होगा. Now SHG have the help to the empowerment of the women also. That is very important. They are encourage the woman empowerment, or we can say woman employment. Such credit provisions are generally referred to as a micro credit programs. That is a small and beautiful example of the micro credit program is SHS groups. Drawback and criticism of this group is, it is alleged that the borrowing are the mainly confined to the consumption purpose rather than the productive investment. लोग वहाँ से पैसा तो ले लेते हैं बट दे आर कंज्यूम दैट, वो एक्सपेंडिचर कंजम्पशन में डाल देते हैं रादर देन उससे कुछ प्रोडक्टिव वर्क करें. सो दैट इज द फर्स्ट एंड इम्पॉर्टेंट ड्रॉबैक ऑफ दिस method. So we can say in the credit facility today we just go throughout that importance of the rural credit facility, source of the rural credit in India, rural banking system, among this rural banking system, role of the rural banking system, criticism or drawback of the rural banking system, and suggestions some given by the author also. And important is role of SHG's group, that is called self-help group. We can say micro credit in the meeting the credit requirement of the poor. Now that's all for today. Tomorrow we will continue over this chapter with the agriculture marketing system also. Thank you. Have a nice day.